How you doing, my friends? It's good to be with you again. It's Richard. I'm back once more. Let me take a vape first. Nice. Today we're going to be taking a look at a small device with big features, maintaining the form factor of the incredibly popular IPV D3 Pioneer4You is back again with its successor that offers 80 watts in power mode, temperature control that does nickel and also titanium, plus it fires down to 0.15 ohms in wattage mode. Let's go ahead and take a look at the IPV D3 by Pioneer4You. Pretty cool. I've been testing it with Kenthol, and now I've got it on my what I call Griffin tank with dual titanium coils in it, coming up to 0.22 ohms and firing at 450 degrees Fahrenheit at 35 joules. All right, works really well. And this was sent to me, the IPV D3, for the purpose of this review by Cecilia of Dovepot, all the way in France. So, merci. Thank you very much, Cecilia, for sending it my way. First thing I gotta say, with this device is the battery life is pretty awesome, especially when vaping at low wattages. And I think it's got to do with the step down capability this device has. You get very decent battery life vaping on low wattages. Comparing it to the D2, it took me longer to change the batteries, let's put it that way. Apart from that, with the step down, it also allows for a more accurate and stable output to 80 watts. This handles down to 0.15 ohms in power mode and capable definitely of handling most, if not the majority of sub-ohm tanks out there. Also redesigned the battery door as well at the back here with magnets. Right now it's easy, just pull it out this way, clip it back on again. Whereas previously it was those two ball bearings that you have there by friction, and you've got to pull it downwards, and most of the mods come out this way. So if you leave this aside for a while, you come back to it and you've forgotten how that you've got to slide it down, then you're gonna have a hard time in trying to pull this out for dear life. You can't get it off, and you might take a screwdriver and try and pry it open, and that's gonna create even bigger problems. So you got to actually just slide it on. But I'm happy that they've changed that and put on magnets right now, where it's just so easy to pull it off and put it back to change your batteries. Great stuff. Overall, they've actually done some improvements with the IPV D3, and of course not forgetting the chipbot that's on board as well, which right now the D3 uses the YiHi SX chip, which I think is the SX150H version 6.1, which also could be the latest one. I'm pretty sure it's the latest one. Okay, without further ado, let's dive down and get a close-up look of this, do a little comparison with the IPV D2, and then as usual we're going to come back out, we're going to vape on it, talk about it, and I'll tell you where to get one, how much it costs, and all the good stuff. Stay with us. Alright, close-up time with our IPV D3. Time to do a little bit of unboxing here, and that's how it looks, the package that it comes in. IPV D3, 80 watts it states here, box mod. And pull this off to get to the box here. A nice box here, as you can see. Yeah. So slides open like that, and you have the little instruction guide here, user manual, and it opens up like this, and it teaches you how to do the settings on power mode, joule mode, adjust wattage and joule, turn on, off, lock and unlock, and things like that. All the things you want to know to learn how to set the device and all that. All right, it's also got a little warranty note here. Please consult with Pioneer4You official distributor for the warranty and return policy tips, which is actually warning not for kids and things like that and so forth. Okay, you can have a read at it when you get the device. Standard package, that's what it contains in there. Specification of the device, powered by YiHi SX150H. Okay, main features, all the main features stated right here. You have your charge cable, which is a 5-volt charge cable. This is how it looks like. So it's different from your micro USB charge cable. All right, so if you're especially doing traveling, make sure you remember to take this along, otherwise you're not going to get to charge your battery if you're charging it straight with the device, the battery in the device itself. Otherwise you can use an external charger, which I highly recommend. All right, okay, let's get to the device right now. This is your IPV D3. all right, just taking a quick look all around. You have your fire button, your up button, your down button, and of course your display screen right here. And underneath you have vent holes, your charge port here, DC 5 volts, that's what it says, W1241, I take it that's a serial number. And the top you've got your 510 pin here, which I'm sure it is spring loaded. Yes, it is. Pops up and down. So to remove the battery cover, all you got to do is just open, and it's held on by magnets right on top here and the bottom as well. It's got a little tug ribbon for you to tug at your battery, so it's easier to get your battery out. You've got a little 3D sticker. Don't remove that, otherwise you void the warranty. And it's also got plus and minus. I'm just going to close it back and do a quick comparison with the IPV D2 in terms of size and design. Alright, so this is your IPV D2, which I think it's just a little bit shorter than the IPV D3. It's got Pioneer4You marked here, and that's the device. That's how you remove it. You pull it down, and it's held on by these ball bearings. Right now they're using magnets. Okay. One thing that I really sometimes, if I put this aside for a long time, I forget and I try to pull it. And you can see the scratches. I tried to use, a screwdriver to try and pry open here, thinking it's got stuck, but actually all you got to do is just pull it down. We forget sometimes. So this is the IPV D2. In terms of thickness, looks about the same, and design wise, previously it was like that. Right now they've got this little line that goes from top to bottom. So it's basically the same form factor, some slight changes here and there. Okay, and this side it's the same. Top looks like that, the bottom same. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put this aside and let's get to the device itself. Alright, we're going to put a battery in there. And if you want to check your firmware, so all you got to do is just press the firing button and push the battery down, and you see this, and it shows you, let me bring it closer, SX150H version 6.1. so this is the latest version on the IPV D3. Yeah, previously on the IPV D2 is the SX130H version 2. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it turns on. You see the logo, IPV D3. That's it. Alright, so this is to increase, and it goes all the way up to 80 watts, from 7 to 80 watts in power mode. That's 80 watts for you. And in joules mode, it goes from 10 to 75 joules, okay, which we'll come to afterwards. Standard resistance for this power mode is 0.15 to 3 ohms. Temperature, it's 0.05 to 0.5 ohms, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go into system off. Click it one more time, power mode or joules mode. Okay, unit F, 445, goes all the way up. Goes all the way up to 572, and that's how you adjust the temperature. Alright, that's how you do the temperature setting. Click it again, goes to coil, and to exit, all you got to do is just click up or down button and gets you back to the main screen in temperature control. As you can see right now, here you've got 35 joules, 419 13 degrees Fahrenheit. You've got your resistance right down there, and your battery indicator at the side there. Alright, goes off pretty fast, and you have to click it again. Let's say if I put on an atomizer, 35 joules, increase, decrease, okay, all the way to 10 joules, going up all the way to 75 joules. Alright, so that's 75 joules for you. To lock the device, press the firing button and also the up button, and you lock it. To unlock, press it again, unlock. Okay, to set your resistance, press the up and down button together to lock your resistance. Alright, I'm going to do that. And you're locking it at 0.26 ohms, 265 ohms. Alright, so that's how you lock your resistance. Once it's locked, it's not going to fluctuate. Alright, so that's how you do it. What else? Safety features: low voltage protection, low resistance, short circuit protection, reverse battery protection, temperature overheat. That's about it, okay? Alright, last but not least, I just want to show you this before I forget, okay? What I did was I got some masking tape actually stuck to the side here, as you can see. Otherwise, it can actually cause a rattle when you shake it like that. You know, it starts to click, you know, because of the space that's between this and also inside here as well. So what I did was just get some masking tape, just cut small little pieces like that, put one on each side, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? No problems at all. Once you put it back, it doesn't rattle anymore. Okay, so that's problem fixed. So we'll get back topside, we'll vape on it, and we'll talk some more. Before I go on, I'm going to take a vape. I've got it on my Freak Show Mini right here. This is a dual coil in there, and it's a Kenthal wire micro coil, very simple. 0.32 ohms firing at 58 watts. Okay, so let's see how she vapes. It delivers. First thing that I really like with the IPV D3 is the form factor. Nice, compact, small in your hands, very pocket friendly. And with this pocket friendly device, the convenience of having an 80-watt device that does nickel and titanium, that's another plus point for you. Awesome battery life, especially if you're vaping on low wattages with the built-in step-down feature. So what is the step-down feature? I'm no expert. The reason I'm laughing is because I've gone around asking, hey, what is a step down? You know, from what I understand is that step down is where the mod fires at a lower voltage than the battery. Just say, for example, your battery is at 3.7 volts. Okay, that's what you have in there. And you set the voltage to 3.5 volts. Step down allows that to happen. Okay. And also, what it also means is that the wattage you're actually vaping may be different to what's been set to. In short, it cannot step down the voltage below the battery. That's what I know of it. Okay, so besides that, magnets for the battery door cover. They should have done this a long time ago with the IPV D2. You got to slide it down. You know why? When I put the mod down, I don't use it for a month or so. I forget. I keep trying to pull out the cover, you know, and it doesn't want to come out. And I think there's something wrong with it. I use a screwdriver to try and pry it out. Big mistake, okay? So with this, the magnet's easy. Comes off, goes in. Comes off, goes in, okay? And when you buy your IPV D3 and you take it out, you find that, you know, you move the battery cover, there's going to be, you know, this gap and which causes a rattle. It goes click, 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 click. It's very annoying, I know, but it's a simple fix which you've seen it close up. All you got to do is just get some masking tape, cut small little pieces, stick it around top and bottom, and that's it. You're done with it. Okay, problem solved. You know, the only issue that I find with this that you might have a problem with, besides the rattling of the door, other than that, nothing rattles. Okay, not even the buttons, is the charger. It is not your usual micro USB charger, so if you're going to be traveling, make sure you remember to bring along the 5-volt charger that's provided in the box. Otherwise, you're not going to charge your battery if you don't bring an external charger. But I always recommend people to charge their batteries externally for safety's sake. Okay, I do that. I take it out and I charge it externally, and I put it back and I use it again. Or you have a couple of batteries, you charge this, you know, take a fresh battery, you put it in there and use it. Okay, with that said, 80 watts in power mode, it seems okay to me. It's dishing out what it's supposed to. I'm going to take another vape right now. I think 80 watts in power mode, it seems to me it's dishing out what it's supposed to. Well, at least it feels like it. No lag, you know, fires straight off, and it's good. All in all, it's really good. Comes in quite a few colors like white, blue, and even for the girls, pink as well, black and silver. I've got the black one here sent to me. Overall, seriously, it's pretty much value for the buck. Okay, battery door rattle, that is, you know, fixable, no problem. If there's such a word, fixable. You could fix it easily. Okay, and the not the micro USB charger, the 5-volt charger that they produce. They're always very unique. They want to use this charger, so they want to be different from every other, mod maker. So anyway, remember to bring it along if you're traveling. Other than that, okay, tell you where to get one and how much it costs. Availability, you shouldn't have a problem. I think easily any other vape shop that you go to, you can just pick it up, and it's about $50 in the States. Okay, Malaysia IPV devices are so popular, you could literally find it from or get it from a mama store. Seriously, I know a guy who actually has a table and sells it from mama stores, and he does very brisk business. Okay, so you can literally get it anywhere in Malaysia, no problem. The price is between 180 to 200 ringgit, just a ballpark figure. So no problem with getting this device at all. Other than that, that's about it, I think. So I'm going to take another vape. We'll call it a wrap. Nice. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Until I talk to you again, see you soon. God bless. Bye for now.